Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint has come home. Two of CM Punk's childhood friends, Scott and Chris, are here in attendance tonight. They told me earlier that Punk has always been a conflicted, determined, and impossible to ignore personality.
Now, two of my childhood friends, Tom and Jerry, are here tonight too, King. But nonetheless, it's been a rough week for CM Punk. What about this past Friday night on SmackDown? He felt the big knockout punch from the Big Show.
Well, basically, it's the heavy right hand of the Giant versus the hometown advantage of the straight-edge Second City Saint, CM Punk.
Quite frankly, I'm surprised by this reception.
Why?
I mean, is this entire city drinking Punk's Kool-Aid or what? I don't get it.
I love Chicago. I love the parks. I love Navy Pier. I love the skyline. I love the museums. I love the history. I love Chicago. What I despise is the inhabitants of Chicago. You ruined my beautiful city. You middle-class, lazy teamsters, you corrupt politicians, you corrupt police officers, the horrible, horrible Chicago White Sox, the Susie homemakers who fatten up their children with fast food and then eat a bottle of pills and pass out on the couch, the out-of-work dads. You people make me sick. I'm proud to live here. I'm proud to be from here. I am not proud to live amongst people like you. You are the scum of the earth, and you have ruined a beautiful city that for a second time should be burned to the ground. And in its ashes, I and I alone will build a straight-edge utopia.
This guy's nuts.
Hey, you ever think something happened to CM Punk in his life to make him this way?
And speaking of fat people that nobody likes, we all saw the Big Show knock me out with his big, stupid ham fist. And yet, unlike all of you, I don't run away. I stand here on my own 2 feet, and I stand here defiant. I stand here confident. This is my house, and I run from nobody. Not any of you, not somebody that's a foot taller, not somebody that outweighs me by 250 pounds. Tonight, I am David, and Big Show, he can be Goliath. And my slingshot is the power of almighty straight edge.
Well, keep telling yourself that.
Well, it's a big show.
because this man is truly a giant. 7 feet tall, 485 pounds. Did you see him just high-five that little girl?
Yeah,
His hand like engulfed it.
Well, listen, you ever talk to the Big Show? He's a kind and funny man. Here's a guy who had to develop his personality as a child in order to fit in. That's the psychology of why and how the Big Show got to be this way.
He was a real knucklehead as a kid.
Well, Goliath didn't fare too well against David, but I got a feeling the Big Show might rewrite history here tonight.
Well, take a look at the size of the Big Show. The man is an absolute giant. He has an 84-inch reach. His waist is 50 inches around. Can you imagine that? Well, that's double my size.
Yeah.
I went out to eat with the Big Show one time. They handed him the menu. He said, "I'll take it."
Technically, CM Punk is the bully here for poking fun at the Giant. And with this emotionally charged return home, how many people you think are here tonight that remember being bullied and almost have animosity towards CM Punk by proxy?
And CM Punk, who uses his feet and legs as weapons as well as his arms and hands.
What about a head?
Runs into that
Knucklehead.
headbutt. It's like taking a cinder block and busting it across your opponent's head. Oh. And Punk looking to use his quickness here. Let's keep in mind, CM Punk is a 3-time world champion, a 2-time Money in the Bank winner.
And also, CM Punk has been using the Anaconda Vice submission hold. You have to believe that Punk realizes that he can get that submission hold on the Big Show if Punk can avoid being knocked out.
Now, let's don't forget one other thing about Punk. He's nuts. That rant we just listened to.
Saw that huge 22-5E boot in the jaw of Punk. Now, I got a question.
Yes.
Right out of the ring.
Welcome to Chicago.
And Big Show, the man who ripped that mask off of CM Punk a few months ago.
Watch out, guys. I
exposing
think the Big Show may be coming this way.
Punk's bald head to the world
Thank you.
is on the attack again. Matt, does
Yes.
CM Punk blame Big Show for the dissolution of his straight edge society?
I don't think so. I think CM Punk blames the actual society for being weak.
Watch out.
Oh, what a knee to the jaw, and that's what Punk had to do.
Down goes the Big Show.
Man, that was...
And Punk up over the top.
Grief.
Say what you want, but CM Punk is a world-class athlete.
And nuts. I told you he was nuts. You got to be nuts to try a move like that.
But what strategy, though? He takes out Big Show while he's down outside the ring, perhaps leading to a count-out victory for Punk here.
Take a look at the athleticism, the desire, and the sacrifice of CM Punk.
Well, I got to admit, that's an extraordinary move right there.
It also shows you the respect that Punk has for the Giant, going to all lengths.
And the referee,
Referee up to a count of what, 6?
on a
7?
count of 7, Big Show's in trouble. Got to try to pull that big frame back into the ring. And CM Punk thinks he's going to win this via count-out. Big Show back to his feet, and he will slip in under the bottom rope before the count of 10. Punk right back on the attack.
This is where Punk is going to get very aggressive right now.
Well, he's going to have to stay aggressive at this point. If you're ever lucky enough to somehow get the Big Show down, oh! That could crack some ribs.
Well, that will stall momentum quickly. With that Punk with an elbow to the back of the neck. And into the cover, trying to put the big man away. He kicks out even before the referee can get in position. Cover yet again, and again a kick out before a count of 1. Punk a 3rd time, and then you're going to learn.
Well, you know something? It takes a lot to kick 225 or 230 pounds off you 3 times in succession. It's a wise strategy by the Punk.
But Matt, you're not talking about a normal guy here. You're talking about a giant of a man who weighs 485 pounds. He can toss CM Punk around the ring 10 times.
So I credit CM Punk for trying everything.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like an M80 going off.
King, who's the largest superstar you've ever been in the ring with? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Of course, Andre the Giant.
Andre. What was it like? What did you have to do to beat Andre?
What do you mean? Are you kidding?
Nobody beat Andre.
There you go.
Here we go. Cover by Punk. 2 count.
So
kick
to my
out.
point, you have to be impressed with CM Punk at this point in the contest.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're like I said, if you're ever fortunate enough to get the Big Show down like he is right now, you have to stay aggressive. You have to try to maintain that momentum and hope you can finally wear this Giant down.
The problem, though, with Punk, Matt, is that you know this. The main way he wins matches is with the GTS to go to sleep. So he's got to pick this big man off his feet. However, He does have another way, right?
Right, and I alluded to it earlier, to the point is that the Anaconda Vice submission hold, that CM Punk is actually a very bright superstar. He has a submission hold that can be put on the smallest and largest superstar, and that usually equates success in the WWE.
Punk top rope. Oh, Big Show! What a tackle! Shades of Brian Urlacher. What a tackle by Big Show, knocking Punk out of midair.
CM Punk may have fractured ribs after that.
Talk about a cruise missile colliding with a person.
I don't know how there's any air left in the lungs of Punk.
Right hand is cocked.
Watch out.
Big Show with a knockout punch. Punk was vulnerable. No clue where he was at. And Big Show puts Punk away with a giant win.
Here's your winner, The Big Show.
Well, Punk able to erase the smile from the face of the Big Show with all of that, all those kicks. Looks like some damage to his chest, but still Big Show with that huge right hand just knocks out CM Punk. And this is where the Big Show turned things around. Oh, man.
Well, it just goes to show you that anyone has a puncher's chance. I don't care how tough you think you are. If you get laid out like that, you're going down.
And I think CM Punk is still unconscious as Big Show celebrates his victory. What a win for the Big Show at Night of Champions.